Welcome ladies and gentlemen, it's Targran here once again to bring you another Lore of League of Legends video. This time I'm going to talk to you about the lore of the original Twisted Treeline in conjunction with the more recent lore changes of this field of justice. Enjoy! The field of justice known as the Twisted Treeline was one of the most used arenas by summoners of the League, yet it remains rather mysterious for many. The arena itself was placed north of the Iron Spike Mountains in one of the few remaining forests of Zorn, one of the smaller city-states. But the Twisted Treeline that we know today still retains its delegation as one of the League's arenas, but the area in which it's located is vastly different. The arena now is located upon the mysterious Shadow Isles, where an eternally thick, unnatural fog blankets the island from the views of peering outsiders. It is thought that the islands are home to countless forms of undead, though no one seems eager to perform the exploration necessary to find out the truth. The mysterious land promises death for those brazen and unfortunate enough to make their way to the shores of the Shadow Isles, but there are a few who have been embraced by this strange place and seized power of unimaginable proportions. Other forests have been vastly exploited in order to provide natural resources, but yet this particular part had been untouched. A first look at the arena can tell you why. Due to the misuse of magic during the Rune Wars, as well as magical experiments, the trees have become withered and mutated, creating creepy and somewhat harrowing appearances. The two nexuses that have been built on this field serve mostly to maintain the physical stability of the region and prevent any further damage from being done to it. Arcane energy released here during the Rune Wars had caused a great amount of devastation, and the League had to place all its efforts in controlling that magic in order to create the Field of Justice. However, some of their efforts had clearly failed, as during a fight set on the Twisted Treeline, one of the ancient trees overlooking the battlefield rose up and began to spread chaos. Maokai, the Twisted Treant, had been raging for a few hours, slaying 6 champions before the summoners of the League could capture him and transport him to the Institute of War. Captured here, the Treant felt that his power was just a corruption and longed for a way to recover his old form. The League's summoners seized the opportunity and offered him a deal. They would research his case as long as he agreed that he would fight as one of their many champions. The only term that Maokai had was that the League was never to animate any other tree once he'd returned to his original form. The Twisted Treeline was also the first place where Nocturne, the Eternal Nightmare, had manifested his presence, slaying everything in his reach before being magically confined and forced to serve as another champion in the League. But that's a whole nother story. And that's all I've got for you this time around. Let me know what you thought of the video by hitting that like button and leaving your feedback in the comments section below. I realise it's only a short one, and originally it did include the Summoner's Rift lore, but I wanted to keep it separate from this episode and make it an entirely different one. Don't forget you can check for any other Lore of League of Legends video by hitting the annotation. It will take you to the playlist, or you can continue to watch them in order as they're uploaded. Thanks for watching everyone, and as always,